What if you were invited to a wedding with no music, no dancing, no diamond rings, just pure devotion and community? In a world of flashy weddings and lavish venues, the Amish offer a humble, faith-centered alternative. Rooted in simplicity and community, their weddings reflect deep spiritual values over material display. From secret engagements to heartfelt ceremonies and homemade feasts, every detail honors tradition, devotion, and unity. Stay with us as we explore how Amish couples celebrate their special day, without the noise of modern luxury but with the quiet strength of timeless values. And don't forget to subscribe for more eye-opening stories from traditional communities around the world. The Amish engagement. Amish couples handle engagements with great privacy and care, unlike modern couples who often announce theirs publicly. Engagements are usually kept secret for weeks, with parents informed around mid to late summer. The broader community typically learns of it only shortly before the wedding, announced during a church service. Still, subtle hints may reveal it, such as freshly painted homes, cleaned barns, or unusually large plantings of celery. Celery holds special meaning in Amish weddings, used as both a table decoration and a key ingredient in the traditional creamed celery dish served at the reception. Amish weddings typically occur in late fall, especially on Tuesdays and Thursdays in November and December. This timing follows the harvest season, allowing families time to prepare without interfering with farm duties. Weekends are avoided to honor the Sabbath. Most ceremonies are held at the bride's home, though occasionally a local barn or shop is converted into a temporary church. When hosted at home, the space is carefully cleaned, organized, and landscaped in advance. These weddings reflect Amish values, simple yet respectful gatherings focused on faith, community, and tradition, rather than extravagance or display. The Amish bride and groom. Amish brides depart from modern wedding trends by wearing modest handmade dresses, typically in shades of blue or purple instead of white. These dresses are meaningful and practical, reused for Sunday church and eventually worn as burial attire. There are no veils, glitter, or wedding rings, as Amish tradition avoids all forms of jewelry, valuing inner beauty over outward appearance. Grooms also follow a symbolic custom by growing out their beards a few days before the wedding. In Amish culture, a full beard signifies a man's transition into married life and is a public marker of his new status. These customs reflect the Amish focus on simplicity, humility, and lifelong spiritual and social commitment. A humble celebration. Amish weddings differ from mainstream ceremonies in many ways, including the absence of a traditional maid of honor or best man. Instead, the bride and groom each choose a couple, often close friends or family members, to stand beside them during the ceremony. These chosen couples offer guidance and help manage various aspects of the wedding day. While their role is similar to a bridal party, it's carried out with a spirit of humility and shared responsibility rather than individual spotlight. Additionally, young members of the Amish community actively participate by handing out wedding booklets, assisting with meal preparation and service, and organizing the post-feast cleanup. The entire event reflects unity, teamwork, and a focus on community over personal display. The quiet spirituality of Amish wedding ceremonies. Amish wedding ceremonies are deeply spiritual and begin around 8:30 a.m. with a church service lasting 3 to 3.5 hours. Held in a nearby home, the service includes hymns, Bible readings, sermons, and silent prayers, all focused on humility and faith. During the hymns, the bishop privately counsels and blesses the couple. They then return to the congregation to exchange vows. The ceremony is quiet and sincere. No music, just a humble, faith-centered union that reflects the Amish commitment to simplicity and religious devotion. Unlike other people who often celebrate weddings with loud music, dancing, and elaborate displays of wealth, the Amish maintain a peaceful and modest atmosphere. Feasting with faith. After the long church service, the celebration continues at the bride's home with a large communal feast attended by 200 to 600 guests. Amish wedding receptions are warm and welcoming, but remain simple. There's no music, dancing, or DJ. Joy comes through conversation, laughter, and storytelling among loved ones. The meal begins with a silent prayer and a hymn, while food is quietly served by the wedding party. Dishes are hearty and homemade, often cooked in large RV-sized wagons. A second wagon serves as a cooler for meats and drinks. Food is served in organized waves, ensuring a smooth and respectful dining experience. Traditional Amish wedding meals. Amish wedding meals are hearty, homemade, and prepared by family and neighbors, rather than caterers or chefs. Traditional dishes include mashed potatoes with gravy, grilled chicken or smoked meatloaf, and creamed celery, a beloved Amish wedding staple. Side dishes like noodle salads, coleslaw, and fresh bread with homemade butter are common. Desserts feature pudding pies, fruit mixes, and treats especially enjoyed by children. A special table called the ek, or corner, is reserved for the bride and groom, where they enjoy slightly upgraded dishes like steak or cherished family recipes. However, modern weddings often feature gourmet menus, buffet lines, and professional catering. In contrast, Amish wedding feasts are simple yet generous, emphasizing community effort, tradition, and heartfelt hospitality over extravagance. No honeymoon, just responsibility. Amish newlyweds don't go on honeymoons. Instead, the day after the wedding is spent cleaning up, putting away dishes, folding tables, and tidying the home. There are no decorated cars or luxurious trips. The couple usually lives with the bride's parents for a few months to save money and adjust to married life. During this time, they prepare for their future home, often built with help from family and the community. This modest beginning reflects Amish values, focusing on responsibility, cooperation, and strong communal support rather than leisure or luxury. Unlike many modern couples who celebrate with exotic vacations, hotel stays, and weeks of relaxation, Amish couples embrace a humble and hardworking start to their married life. Marriage and gender roles in Amish life. In Amish communities, marriage strengthens traditional gender roles, which are viewed as cooperative and complementary rather than restrictive. These roles are deeply rooted in cultural and religious values that promote family unity and community stability. For men, marriage signals a new identity, marked by growing a beard and a commitment to responsibilities like farming, manual labor, and raising children. They also ensure their children attend school and church regularly, reinforcing moral and spiritual development. Married women begin wearing a white bonnet instead of black, symbolizing their new status. They manage the household by cooking, cleaning, and caring for children, and often craft practical goods like woven baskets. Though these roles are respected, they aren't rigidly enforced. Flexibility is allowed when needed, especially in childless homes. Amish weddings are not just the start of a romantic relationship, they mark the beginning of a lifelong spiritual covenant. The Amish view marriage as sacred and permanent, with divorce being extremely rare in their communities. This lasting commitment is rooted in strong religious values, where marriage is seen as a duty before God. Clearly defined marital roles help couples understand their responsibilities, while deep community support ensures no one navigates challenges alone. Humility, faith, and a sense of shared purpose are at the heart of Amish marriages. However, unlike modern society's focus on passion or personal fulfillment, Amish unions are built on mutual trust, obedience to biblical principles, and a lifelong commitment to family and community stability. That's a wrap on our video. Amish weddings are more than a celebration. They're a sacred promise built on faith, humility, and lifelong commitment. From quiet engagements to simple ceremonies, every tradition reflects deep community values. In a world obsessed with glamour, the Amish show us that true love thrives on simplicity, not sparkle. Could a wedding without luxury still feel meaningful to you? Let us know in the comments. If you found the video insightful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more real-life stories from communities around the world that live by timeless traditions.